Hello and welcome to the Sports Center YouTube channel. So, with it being International Week, whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, I'll let you decide. But me and Cal are here today talking about one man in particular, Harry Kane. So, it's coming to the end of his career, still bagging in goals, but big question: who's going to replace him at England, Cal?
Not a clue. Nobody that's giving me any faith. Nobody that's making me think he's a definite replacement. I mean,
Who do you
there's
see as the contenders? Because obviously, if you jog your memory back to Euros, you had Ollie Watkins, Ivan Toney, and I think that was it. In fact, strikers, wasn't it, in the squad?
that was literally it. And if you stretch back a little bit further, there was Callum Wilson, which he's 30-odd-year-old, so he's not coming back in.
Yeah, too injury prone as
Uh,
well, isn't he?
Too injury prone.
Yeah.
I think you look at the other end of the spectrum, there's Solanke, which
Well, I'll tell you what. Let's.
I'm not sold on him.
Do you want to start with Solanke or do you want to end with Solanke? Because I'm gonna throw Solanke into the mix, but
Well,
you've
he's
kind
in
of.
the mix. He is in the mix. He's definitely in the mix.
Is he in the mix though?
Only because there's nobody else, Dan.
Well, these were my questions. So, listen, don't get me wrong. He got 19 Premier League goals last season in I'm going to say an half decent Bournemouth side. You know, I don't know. I can't remember where they finished in the Premier League table, but I don't reckon they were much more than 12th, 13th.
But tell me how many seasons he's played in Premier League.
Oh, mate, I totally agree. All this hype, I think I did a pod on Tottenham and Ange Postecoglou yesterday or Sunday it was. Um, And 65 million for him from Tottenham, I think they've been absolutely screwed. I think they've been screwed.
I think Bournemouth have done some decent dealings there. To be fair,
I do, and obviously even better for Liverpool because I think they got 20% or 5% or something. They got a percentage of his sell-on fee. So happy days for Liverpool from a selfish point of view. But there's a reason why Chelsea let him go. There's a reason why Liverpool got him, and the fact that it didn't work out for him there. And don't get me wrong, done all right. Had a decent couple of seasons at Bournemouth. Had a really good season last season, but he ain't an international striker.
the thing is, Dan, you speak to Tottenham fans, they would say exactly what you've just said.
Yeah,
Why would you waste 65 million on a guy who's had one decent season in 5, 6 seasons, maybe? I mean,
yeah.
granted, he might not have played a full seasons in then 5 or 6, but sorry, but average at best. He's still got a lot to prove.
Is Ivan Toney completely out of the England picture now, do you reckon? Is he gone because of his move to Saudi?
I think it will be. It wouldn't for me. It would still be in there for me.
Yeah.
But I think it is. Yeah, I can't see him coming back in there unless there's a catastrophe where Solanke's injured, Kane's injured. For argument's sake, we only have Watkins or whatever. We only have maybe one striker.
Mm.
Like, so if we go back to them, we go Kane, Watkins, Solanke. If two of them are injured and we have one, who's the other? Who's the next backup? Because I think Tony's 30, 31, 32, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he's definitely in his early 30s for sure.
So even if we said he's out of it, who's the one after Solanke?
There's only really Ollie Watkins which we haven't touched on. Obviously, coming from he was in the summer squad, which
But again, he's a shoe-in. But is he really? Well, he's still to he's still to prove whether he's international quality.
is. And so with Ollie Watkins, is he the guy you want leading your line going into big tournaments?
No, not for me.
I don't either, but
I don't see where else. There's nothing else.
we're actually a little bit fucked in a way, aren't we?
Yeah, because we've got everything. At one point, a little bit weak. I think finding Gay, Conser, is it that guy where is it
Yeah,
Quanser?
yeah, Jarrell
You know,
Quansah.
I think there's 3 or 4. I've probably missed obviously a couple there. I think there is a few decent young centre backs coming through. There's Levi Colwell.
Hmm.
I think defence where we was worried don't look as bad anymore. Left back still a slight worry, but for me the biggest worry is up front, as in centrally up front,
Yeah, yeah.
all wings and number 10s in midfield. I think we're in abundance.
Right, I'm going to throw some at you. Should England, whether it's Lee Carsley now or the next manager, whoever that may be, should we be looking at introducing a false nine system?
No, not for me.
No?
No, I don't think so. I don't like the false nine. Don't like it. Never have done.
To answer my question, then you're saying absolute no to an England false nine. You think that's
No,
not
no.
the way forward? Not even when we've got the likes of Cole Palmer in his ranks, Phil Foden, Jack Grealish.
So you would have one of them as your false nine, would you?
I don't know. I'm just thinking, we have this dilemma about how to fit all these absolute quality players into the team, like Cole Palmer. There were all this
Well,
thing summer about Bellingham and Foden. The next tournament's going to be Foden and Cole Palmer. Where do you get him in the team?
well, this is going to be the next dilemma then, isn't it? Because people are going to be saying, "Oh, he's just squeezing all his best players in rather than putting the best team out."
Yeah, yeah.
So he's going to have to grow a bit. Whatever it's going to be, whether it's Carsley or whatever, they're going to have to grow some balls and say, "Right, Bellingham, you're not playing today. Foden, you're not playing today. Whoever it may be, Palmer, you're not playing today." Because you can't all play together
Yeah,
unless you
no,
can fight all together, which I struggle to see. But I wouldn't want to see any one of them as a false nine because that's not the position.
the only person that I'd want to see in it, and I haven't seen it yet, so it could be an absolute no. But I think Cole Palmer, I think he's technically gifted enough to be able to potentially play that role. But it's one of them. I think. Look, Harry Kane's going to be leading the line for England in the next tournament, potentially the next two tournaments. He's 31-year-old.
Yeah.
Given the fact that who's behind him, the next 4 years might be an emergence of a young striker that potentially come in and answer all
Well,
those
look,
questions.
look. Rooney played for England. What were he? 17. Michael Owen's 17.
Yeah,
If we're talking the next Euros, which is in 3 or 4 years, that's a 13-year-old right now.
true.
Who we've never even heard of. There might be that guy coming through.
Yeah. No, it's a good shout. It's a fair shout, to be fair, mate. It's a fair shout. But yeah, it's a funny one. Interesting one, to be fair, because given Harry Kane's performances in the last tournament, is he on the decline? Was he fit? I don't know. We've all got opinions. We've all got opinions. But yeah, I think I'm with you on what you were just gesturing then, that potentially. And look, Father Time captured up with all of us, done it? Do you know what I mean? End of the day, his legs are going to start going at some point, and he's never been kind of the fastest or anything like that. Class player, don't get me wrong, but we shall see. But let us know in the comments what you think, opinions on who's going to take over the number 9 spot for England. Basically, we're in international week. Should Harry Kane even be playing this week? Should we be looking at other players ahead of a new tournament? Let us know in the comments below. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video, and don't forget to subscribe. Catch you later.